So what I've got here is a number expander. And these are really good for learning place value, especially the higher, bigger numbers. They're kind of like the place value arrows that we looked at in the start of place value, but these are a little bit more complex. So say you've got a number like this. This is 5,632. If your student is trying to learn what the place value of thousands is, you can ask them questions like, where is the 5 placed in this number? And they'll probably just point here. And then you can say, do you know what the value of that number is? And they might say 5. And you can say it's actually 5,000. The value of this number here is 5,000. What is the value of this number here? It is 600. What is the value of this number here? It is 3 tens. And what is the value of this number here? It is 2. And so from there, there's a couple of different ways that I would encourage them to write this number out. And it is important to do this like this, aside from just textbook work, so they really get to understand the value of the number. So they will write it out, 5,000, writing the whole word, 600, 3 tens, and 2 ones. They can also write it like this. And that encourages them to find out and to explore the real place value of the number and to look at what it is worth. This is called extended notation, and that is really important from a young age for them to understand the value of the number that they're looking at. This is really important and helpful when looking at addition. So you might have 2 of these when your child is trying to learn large addition numbers, so that when they're adding them together, they can see what value the number is. Another fun way to look at place value is to play a game a little bit like Yahtzee. What you do is you get 4 dice. I've only got 2, so I'm going to roll them twice. You may have the same situation. And what you do is you roll the dice to get a 4-digit number. So I've got 6 and 3, 3 and 2. And then you go down the sheet and see where your number fits in. Have I got a number with 3 in the hundreds place? Wow, look, I actually do. So I could put my number in this column here. Get your student to say the number when they write it. 6,332 was my number. Then, if you don't have one there, you keep going down and read them all. So, does my number have 5 in the ones place? Does my number have 4 in the thousands place? Does my number, whose number has tens and hundreds that add up to 9? Tens and hundreds, mine only add to 6. Whose numbers digits add up to 11? All of them, do they add to 11? The number with 2 of the same digits? A number with 3 of the same digits, and this is a wild. Any number at all you can put in this. The winner, if you want to play with a winner, is the first one to complete this whole section over here. You can play it with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players. You can play this as a family, or you could just ask your child to play it on their own. It is a little bit more fun if they have someone to compete against, so you could play with them.